Good afternoon. How you doing, YouTube family? Good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon to all my loved ones. Hey, darlings. I am coming to you. I am Minister Rashenda B. Yes, I am starting this YouTube channel in hopes that I will start to heal, encourage, and help you get to your next place of destiny. Because we all have a purpose, but sometimes we have to be pushed in order to get there. So this is my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, send it over to your friends, hit like, and we're going to go just take this journey together. I am on my way to do some great things in the kingdom and for God's people and for the people who may not have a relationship with the Lord. So while I'm being transparent, I'm going to be able to just help you get to where you need to be, just like someone has helped me get along the way. But before I do any of that, let me just start by saying thank you so much to those of you that have called and prayed with me to encourage me to keep going to another level. God has got this in control. This is nobody but God. It is not me. Because if we can have it our way, some of us would just keep our mouths shut about the things that we have gone through in our lives. But I'm in hopes that what I have gone through and how God has elevated me to be who He's called me to be, that it will help you along the way as well. So look, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Minister Rashenda B. Davis. I go by Minister Rashenda B, or you can call me Minister Shin Shin, or you can just call me Shin. I'm good with that because I know who I am in the land. But I first want to give a special shout out to my mentor, Pastor Erica. Yes, woo, this is our curator. So those of you that have seen me on Instagram, please follow my pages. Minister Rashenda B. Davis is one that is my private page. And then I have another one that I have just elevated and actually emerged out into the community to let you know that I am her too. You may say, well, why do you use I am her? See, I went through 15 years of marriage, going into full-time legal separation, being a mother to a child, into a divorce, pastoring 2 churches. So there's something that has happened. Yep, it's coming together once it all fell apart. So I'm going to be this living testimony to you all to let you all know that no matter what you go through, God will still get the glory. Yes, He will. He will still get the glory. But you got to be ready and positioned to receive. So at this time, I do want to just share some thank yous and let you know, go to I Am Her. That is on Instagram. You can go to my Facebook page, Minister Rashenda B. Davis. I am there also, and I try to share encouraging messages. But here, I'm going to do more of a different platform. I'm going to be very transparent. I'm going to be very open and very honest. And I'm going to share some principles that helped get me through the process. When things fall apart, but then they still come together with the help of God and the help of those that have been assigned to your life. So Pastor Erica, I want to thank you all and the Echo community for pushing me. Pastor Erica is my mentor. And let me share this part, and I have to be very transparent. Don't ask for a mentor if you're not ready to be pushed. A mentor is not to be there to be a friend. She is to help you, or he is to help you exercise the muscles so that you can go out and use the voice that God has given you so that you can go upon the land and do what God has called of you. People always think, well, why do I need a mentor? Because sometimes we may come across a certain way. And in order for people to want to follow us, we have to make sure we do what God has called us to do. So go to somebody that has the experience. I watched this young lady for a while, and I'm going to tell you how it happened for me. When I watched her, I said, well, God, I need a mentor because I know what giftings I've been called to. I know what you've put on the inside of me, but I'm not sure if they're being executed. I'm not sure if these gifts are being used. So can you send me to someone that's going to help me cultivate the gifts, help nurture the gifts, and say, you need to do it this way because that way you were doing it was not right. And let me say this to you. A lot of times it's not everybody's voice that you'll be able to listen to. It's not. We won't be able to listen to everybody's voice. Because some people have told me a long time, go, just go, preach the word, preach the gospel. Yes, be instant in season and out of season preaching the gospel. But if you have gifts on the inside of you and you're in a place that you feel stagnant, and if that ministry leader does not understand those gifts, or ministry leaders may not understand the gift, then where do you go? So I watched this young lady, and I definitely want to just shout out to what we have now opened is Emerge. We have an online community thanks to our curator, Pastor Erica. You all follow her as well. She's on Instagram, Pastor Erica Jackson. She's a phenomenal woman of God who has listened to me, and I went to her and I said, well, Pastor, I need some help. And she said, well, what is it? And I basically said, I need a mentor. It took her a little while to get back with me, and I thank God that I have grown to mature in Jesus, because at one time, I probably would have taken offense. Some of us take offense when people don't call us right back, right? But this woman was seeking God to make sure that it was the proper fit, because not everybody that has been called to your life or you're called to will be able to go, or you will be able to take them with you. So in this particular case, she prayed and she sought God, and then she called back, and all her voice was just amazing. It was so amazing to hear this woman of God say, hey, darling. Well, hello, gorgeous. That's what she always does. And I was like, oh, she's my type of gal, because she was saying, hello, gorgeous. And I've been like that. Y'all know, y'all get that text from me. And I'd be like, well, good morning, sunshine. Hello, handsome. How you doing, fabulous? Let's rock out our day. And this woman had the same familiar spirit and kindred spirit that I just, so God, if this is for me, please allow this person to help birth what's in the inside of me. She said, I have 3 questions. I said, okay. She said, do you need a mentor, a friend, or a spiritual mother? And I was like, well, ministry 15 years. Well, I got a spiritual mother. I got friends. So I need a mentor. And she said, okay, I'm glad that you were very honest. And then I felt the squeeze. And the squeeze was for my good. But I knew a long time ago that I was not the normal preacher. I knew I was not the normal type of get out there and just look cute and, you know, matching handbags and purses and the high heel shoes. I did it, which is how I fell into the normalcy of the traditional Baptist church. But what happens when all that is now shaken, that foundation that you once loved was shaken, and now you have to get into a place where God has to show you step by step, this is how you've seen it done, but let me show you how you're supposed to be led by the Spirit. So this afternoon, later on this evening, I'm going to share a few principles with you all to show you the steps that God had to take me after I started to lose everything. Yep, I started losing everything, so I thought. But the one thing I did not lose was God, because he was always here. But on the outside, in order for me to know who God really is, I had to have an experience. Things were taken from me. Things got turned upside down. I didn't know whether left or from my right. I didn't know whether I was coming or I was going. But I had a voice that was supposed to go forth in the land, but it could not go because something was holding me back. So y'all come on back this afternoon, later on this evening, and I'm going to share a few principles with you just to let you know that it came together when it all fell apart. I'll see y'all guys this evening, okay? Talk to you soon.